I think there's climate change, and you hear about it in the next lecture. But let's just look at it. Today, the temperature today, at a tipping point where it can rise very suddenly, you could have runaway warming. If you have runaway warming, then much of this globe will become uninhabitable, which is absolutely necessary, absolutely vital for people's survival. On the coastal areas, because the sea level rises, many of these areas will be flooded. And then the ecologies, the ecosystems. We are making so many species become extinct today as never before. Impoverishing this global system. As far as temperature change, this is a projection made at the Princeton University in the United States. It said if you inject 4 times as much CO2, carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere as we had prior to the industrial era, if you have 4 times as much, then the warming, the average northern hemispheric warming will be 8 to 12 degrees Celsius. It doesn't seem like much, 8 to 12 degrees, but it's enormous. So you see, the sea level rise is faster than predicted. The sea is rising. And where you live, some of you might live near coastal areas. But a lot of people do. Well over 1 billion people live in areas that will be flooded. New York City will be flooded. It won't be fun to, because in Venice, to drive to go through this gondolas and Fifth Avenue. But Al Gore is talking about it all the time, showing pictures about how New York would look, Manhattan would look when the sea level rises. We don't know how. So the opportunity is new thinking, and from new thinking is new behavior. This is what Einstein said, and is often quoted, and it's very much timely today. You can't solve a problem with the same kind of thinking that gives rise to the problem.
It's not poverty, it's wealth creation. But the market or the politics, the ideology, the dominant ideology, the capitalist, the imperial, does not give room to these countries. Likewise, those countries which were under Soviet Union, the many Western European countries, they are poor countries. There are many poor people in those countries than those who are in Africa. But the reason behind this were socialist countries. And why they failed? It's because of the ideology, the capital, the imperial, the multinational companies, which are there. Those people will never leave this world. They will never do, they will never step in the shoes, and put in the perspective. So I'm very pessimistic whether that change will come, because even Marx is predicted it will never come. So can you maybe?
You know, there is a wonderful phrase in the diaries of my Boston. It's written about the life of Johnson. It's a sort of English classic. And there's a phrase in there, one of the sayings of Johnson was a witty, supposedly clever person. He said, "Nothing concentrates the mind so wonderfully as the knowledge that you will be hung in the morning." Understand? Nothing makes you think so deeply as the knowledge that somebody will come and hang you, come and execute you in the morning. You know? Why do I say this? Because I would fully share your pessimism. If it wasn't that the crisis that I talked about is becoming more visible, it's becoming more evident that it doesn't serve anybody's interests. That you can't keep operating like this. Even the biggest economies are suffering. Look at what happens to the dollar, the currency of the most important economic power in the world. Used to be the international currency. You know, it all the time has to be supported somehow, artificially. Nobody can make it the way we are. If we would be at a higher level of sustainability, I would be very pessimistic about change. But because we are nearing a which is a tipping point. More and more people are becoming aware of it.